look for them in what I guess we could call the group stage, right? The round robin stage. We expected them to get a little bit more with the ilk of opponents. 3 for sure. Felt like a nice one. Maybe you lose out to Guild Eagles. Fair enough. Maybe you have a little slip up somewhere else, but ultimately should have done a bit better than just the 2-3. We are ready for the game, though. Enough chit-chat into the Ancient here, as we will indeed see alternate attacks out on this CT side. Guild Eagles moving on the T side.
Yeah, let's see what we've got. aTTaX are pretty clean on the pistols. Let's see if there's more of the same for them. They hit all of these steps through A main. So we know exactly what we're going to get. Freeze for the first, sinnopsyy for the trade.
Not a bad way to kick things off. It is an absolute bloodbath. The bomb, meanwhile, has managed to be planted in all this mess. Julie's moving around, making a lot of noise. Freeze, however, comes in from the backside. Big frag from him. Where is rigoN? They don't rightly know. A cheeky little smoke play there from Panics to just keep him isolated. They're going to get on the bomb. His angle, it's close, you know, but not close enough. I don't think he'll be able to stop it without barreling on through this smoke, which is exactly what he's going to do. Oh, he's so close. The body block from Freeze makes all the difference.
My God. I mean, fair play to Freeze as well. He had a really good map, number 1, and he steps up again in towards... He's still here on Ancient's body block, but also a couple of kills under his belt too. Ain't too shabby at all. First on the board, alternate attack, starting the way they finished on Overpass. What it's all about, but of course a bomb plant for Guild Eagles and a good amount of kills alongside it. Means AK's picked up, Galils and Mac 10 alongside as well. So full buy both ways. And the force buy, what he mentioned, is more important than the pistol.
A little unsure of how to set themselves up on the alternate attacks, it looks like. Freeze sort of in between angles. Not looking super comfortable there at mid, you know, not necessarily holding it, just spotting for information. Guild, meanwhile, not going to put any pressure on mid anyway. And they're shaping up pretty heavily for a B play. Presence outside from sinnopsyy, not able to get anything done. I don't rightly see them doing anything more than just getting the smoke and a couple flashes down range. They decide against that. They're actually going to go A. Now, the fact that sinnopsyy is not going with them means they have no utility for this A-bomb site. I think it's worth pointing out. So very, very curious as to what kind of success they find over here.
Yeah, what's the play? Nice and slow. Making their way over towards the A site once again. I mean, it's worked once. Why not again? Perks doubles away at the wrong time. Panics hasn't been cleared. We will do. rigoN swings for the right time. The bomb gets denied, however, so that's going to buy some time. And time is ticking. 18 seconds left on that clock. rigoN on the swing to try and find the kill, which he does. But bodies and reinforcements are coming through. And MP9 is all that's left in a 1v3. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. And one Flacho sees it off. 2 kills to his name. 2 for rigoN. Guild Eagles survive a scare to tie this game up 1 apiece.
Alrighty. Yeah, this is a little more like it. Guild Eagles with the touch and go. Relying on the individuals, relying on the entries. Looking pretty good there with, you know, arguably the stronger weapons. That's obviously what they went for. We noted the utility, as it were. And they weren't too bothered in the end. So a return force buy here from alternate attacks is obviously not the best. 357s and MP9 and the double Julies. So we'll see here what they are able to get done. Guild Eagles, though, should be able to springboard themselves to a pretty nice lead.
Yeah, let's hope so. For now. 5-7 at range isn't exactly the best. Up close, though. I'm pretty scary. rigoN. My God. Freeze never had a chance. Just gets scalped so quickly. Here's a force buy for alternate attacks with considerably lesser weaponry. And it's already starting to show.
Judy. Ooh. Sword around the corner, but not quite. Waiting for a fight to come his way. And the Julie still can be devastating, even against the stronger weaponry. You know, quick headshots. Hard to deal with. Running and gunning, however, they will find him eventually. Just Ozek in on the side. He's creeping behind enemy lines. Couldn't find the catch on GXX, though. And Perks wishes he had anything but an MP9 at this sort of range. Tapping away will still catch one. So that's an upgrade of weaponry, but he can't get away with it, unfortunately. So clean there from Guild, only losing one player. Looking pretty good. Should be a third round on the cards for them as well.
Yeah, gotta be said. Guild Eagles is the start they need. Force buy then in towards kind of survival against respond to alternate attacks has now put them in a comfortable spot. They get a freebie of around here. There's such a non to minimal investment coming through for alternate attacks. Guild Eagles will take a little bit of a buffer zone. Which is basically what they needed to get that confidence early in towards their map pick. 4 USPSs for alternate attacks. They're going to 5-stack over towards B. Unfortunately, pretty early, it looks like the wrong call. The bomb is lent in that direction of A, but not committed at the very least. There's maybe still a chance.
Uh-oh. He is being watched. I think they have just seen him there. So, sinnopsyy, a dead man. Yeah. Did not know what he's getting himself into. But he gathers all that info. It's only a Mac 10 that he's lost. You know? They'll happily take that on the guild side. Rotations are pretty quick, as they are on this map. Big nade damage there. I think they'll just be looking to take another name if they can. Maybe some kill bonus for panics. They can work that in somewhere. Molotov goes round. They're going to go charging on through the smoke here, catching the reloads, or so they think. Unfortunately, they were very ready for that on the guild side. 5 kills in quick succession. The blue X's all on top of each other. Lovely and easy for guild. First rifle round to come round. It's a little late. Alternate attacks need to get back into this game and fast.
Yeah, it's actually, you know, mighty important right now as well that we see the alternate attacks guys get kind of going nice and early. They really do need to. They're going to be in a lot of trouble. So Guild Eagles can spiral and start to snowball so well. Rifles out, not going to start for free. Gets caught by sinnopsyy, doubles down. Dire times here. Guild Eagles already a 2-man advantage in the opening 5 seconds. Not a good start for alternate attacks.
GXX looking for another entry, and he does manage to get it. That's ridiculous. rigoN dealt with, but they're just going to overwhelm the site here, aren't they? Perks trying his best. They're all pretty low, actually, on a second glance. There's this flank from sinnopsyy, so Perks on somewhat of a timer, but you never know. He doesn't know that, unfortunately. Tries to get out, denied. And Guild moving up to 4 quite swiftly.
Yeah, nicely done. Link as well. How well things started so early. Double kill coming through from sinnopsyy, just locking that round into place within kind of the opening 5-10 seconds. That's what it's all about. Alternate attacks. Shell shocked ever so slightly. Didn't really seem to have a response just yet. 3 rounds the difference. We'll buy from alternate attack, so realistically should be extended even more. Perks will make his way into turn at the very least. Strong position to hold. And a 5-7 at close range could maybe cause, you know, small upsets. We saw alternate attacks win these sort of rounds before. Ozek with a bit of a masterclass, so not out of the realms of possibility. And there's Ozek here, close towards main.
I like it. It's a good spot. He's got good information. Not sure what they will be able to do with that information, but all the same, it helps. GXX watching for this push, wins out the fight despite the difficulty of that angle. And now they might look for an A play. Not entirely sure. The bomb obviously is nowhere near A right now, but will be able to make it out unscathed. Perks in at mid. Smoke going to dissipate at the right time? Ah, well, there's another one to replace it. Unlucky. Been waiting there all round for an opportunity to catch someone, but he is denied.
sinnopsyy. Looking around by Flasher as well on the flash. Pretty well played. That's goody. Oh, does get traded though. There's that 5-7 doing a bit of work, doing considerable work, in fact. There's two. Will Panic save it? I don't think he knows what the elbow player. Now he does, but he'll fall nonetheless. Had an opportunity for a couple. There's no way that Freeze is giving this a go. Smoke on towards the bomb. He's doubling back to try and make it more expensive, but sinnopsyy will catch him. Nice idea, but I think he got just caught in two minds ever so slightly. 5-1. gild.Eagles not taking any prisoners in the early part of this game. That's exactly what we want to be seeing. This is considerably better early doors.
Alrighty. Early smoke's coming out. gild.Eagles. Yeah. It's a much more comfortable map. I think you can tell that from the minute go. And they have come back with a vengeance. Trying to get sinnopsyy into the round aggressively is not going to work for them, though. An interesting kind of play with the smoke and the flash behind it. But Freeze was ready. Panic. Meanwhile, holding the line down here at B ramp. They're looking good. Alternate attack. Dealing with the aggression pretty well in this round. GX hit him. He did hit him. And to be fair, GXX landed his shot as well. So a little unlucky for both AWPers. The nade takes him. That is the masterclass element from Panics. We're on for the team ace if goody can find his first frag of the game. Teneri not going to give him that chance, though, and will fall from behind. A very, very fast round, but alternate aTTaX, they'll take it.
Second on the board. Desperately needed, and actually forcing gild into a pretty early little attack pause there. I think you can see the, not so much the nerves, but maybe just the shock get into them ever so slightly. And yeah, well, unfortunately, nothing really that they would have wanted from this. So now we can see an opportunity potentially. Alternate aTTaX start to close that gap, but any consistency out of the CT side, however, has been hard to find early doors. The German roster, gild.Eagles. Back into a buy, no bother. Or back in play for GXX, no questions. But still, there's been moments of glory coming through. We need to see a little bit more out of goody, though. A new boy on the block for alternate aTTaX, 0-6 right now, struggling to get off the mark. 10 ADR as well. Not exactly a dream start for him. But it's still early doors. I'm not going to count him out just yet.
No, this is true. I mean, for me, he looked pretty good on the first day in moments, but it certainly does seem that he has struggled. Ozek,
Poor
speaking
guy,
of the
man.
struggle, yeah. What can you do about that? Freeze in a deep position. Oh my god, rigoN just teasing him. He will still manage to find a kill. Trying to draw rigoN in here. Surely. Trade. Oh, it wasn't there. Okay, a little messy in towards mid then from alternate aTTaX. And with all this mid pressure, they've given up control of A. Right? Juan Flatro goes in deep, catches the cube player off guard. Goody's on the board. And this would be a heck of a way to do it with a 1 versus 4 in total. Does have a kit now. Molotov, smoke. Next one's the AWPer to get past. He's moving in a bit slow, but GXX misses not 1 but 2. The Molotov is unfortunately surprised out of the hands of goody. Smoke going to come round. Finds the first. Looking for the second. He can't get it done. He was so close, though, to coming alive at the perfect moment. Guild will deny him, and they will continue stretching their lead.
At the very least, you know, for young goody, getting some kills under the belt, getting a little bit of confidence. He looked slightly panicked there when the Molotov hits the kind of the shelf coming out there of Donut, but all things considered, a few kills under his belt, he's good just to ease the nerves. Either way, though, guild are pulling away. Panic's got backstabbed there. That's unfortunate. Someone was swiping the knife. This isn't Face It, fellas. You do take team damage, and I guess fortunately it's the AWPer, so it's not the end of the world. It's probably the, if anyone was going to get knifed, it's probably the better option. You kind of prefer nobody to get knifed, to be perfectly honest. Freeze taking mid control. Guild looking A once again. They've had a lot of success here, and it looks like once again they're going to be given some free reign, but Perk's going to find the first. Made that two. What a flash from Freeze. Perkz managed to fall away and reload, looking for a third, but Sennery going to deny it, and he doubles down as well. Better response from Guild.
Yeah, that's rough, though, for aTTaX. They were in a great spot initially. Just couldn't get out of the positions they were in. 3 versus 3. It can be done. It can be done. Full belt of utility for Panics here. And kits. Right, let's move in. Let's see what they are capable of. Flash comes round. It's nice enough, but nobody really able to react off of it. Scenario on high is the player that really is problematic here. GXX down below, quickly found. They've got to get this guy up top. They know that he's up here now. Bomb ticking away. Somebody got to get on that. The kill comes in for Panics. He's picked up a kit, and he's able to find the bomb. Whoa, all is calm in the end, but goodness me, that was some real quick calculations in the brain to make sure that he did not mess that one up.
So, a sigh of relief, I guess you can call it. Has to be said, though, this game still feels in control of Guild Eagles, but there's moments, flashes of brilliance. The aTTaX boys, they are starting to come alive. Better late than never on that CT side. We do need to find that late form consistency. Both sides picked up back-to-back 6-6 halves in that regulation of map number 1. And aTTaX are hoping to do the same here. GXX are expected to close. goonii! Yeah, panicked. Timing got the worst of him.
Okay, but Orzek's in for a double kill. GXX with the kill onto Orzek himself. Oh my goodness, what is going on here? Freezes in deep, goes down despite, you know, in theory, a catch-off kind of position. This is all over. Perkz is on the fastest flank you've ever seen. One Flatcher is like, I'm out of here. I'm going mid. See you later. Going behind B, or are they looking more for an A angle? I think they're going to try and move out, and, well, now they can kind of go anywhere. They've cut Perkz off. Maybe they heard him. Maybe they heard him in towards CT, and they're like, okay, A is likely to be cleared out then. Or maybe not, because they are still weary of the Q position in particular. Perkz has got, correct read. Can he win the fight? No, he can't. Oh, man. That was the moment, wasn't it? Drop the bomb. 45 seconds left. You know, he really could have played around that. Not going to happen for him. And Guild just keep, like, picking up the pace. You know what I mean? They drop around, and then they'll just go crazy and take all the fights and somehow come out on top.
Yeah, exactly. Just when you think that aTTaX is going to find a kind of bit of breathing room or a moment back in towards the game, Guild Eagles seem to put that pressure on. This T-side is looking pretty excellent. All things that even if it ends in a 7-5, you can still take a lot of success away from it for Guild Eagles. But the way they're playing, you'd probably expect more. Freeze. Looking for a timing shot there. I guess pretty close. Cigar. goonii. CZ. I hate this gun, but he might make it work here at close range. GXX got other ideas.
Looking good for the B take. Freeze with a fight in mid, but Juan is not going to mess with that. Oh, and they're in deep towards the back end of B, just kind of mowing them down. One Flatcher's patience pays off for a triple kill to clean up the round. 8-3. Really, really respectable T-side scoreline for Guild here, and of course they've got room for even more.
Well. 8-3. That ain't bad. Considerably better as well. Guild Eagles, their T-side let them down a little bit at times on towards overpass, especially when they had the opportunity of closing it out. Now, taking 0 prisoners here on Ancient. Where we find ourselves an 8-3 scoreline, a buy back in for aTTaX, but a desperately needed round. If they don't find it, I think they're in a lot of trouble. And that's a good start. sinnopsyy full blind through the smoke. Perkz all drop it.
It's a nice early pickup. They absolutely need this round. One Flatro. Kind of a awkward spot to be in here. I think he's somewhat aware and weary of Perkz' movements. This is a dangerous push, though. There is a flank coming round from Freeze, and the timing on this much, much better than the previous. In for one. GXX on high, getting spammed down a little bit there. Will be finished as well. Looking very good indeed. They've taken the B bomb site, but it has cost them everything. Everyone goes down 8-4 at the turn of the half. Is it enough for alternate attacks? I am not too sure. However, there's only one way to find out, and that's in the second half. Welcome back, one and all. We are straight into the second half. Pistol here. 8-4, as said, at the turn. Is it enough for alternate attacks to take the 2-0? For our money, not looking too likely. A lot of sporadic rounds in there from the rifles in particular. So, yeah, it's not the best look. You never know. sinnopsyy, however, going to find the first, drop the bomb, get flashed in, go for a bit more, spin around for a third. Oh my goodness. That right there is why the Julies are the most bought item in the pistol round. Despite the stats not looking so good around it, when it works, it really does work. The rest of the team able to clean up house, and Guild Eagles kicking off where they wanted to. Absolutely brilliant.
Man, that's ridiculous. I can't believe. Like, the second kill, fair enough, but the third on the swivel, I can't believe he's got that. Fair play. Fair play indeed. 9-4. And this is where this map starts to feel like it's coming to kind of its forlorn conclusion. A 9-4 scoreline should be made 10, even though aTTaX have gone for a force buy. Force buy is very risky. GXX and sinnopsyy showing exactly why. 2 kills for sinnopsyy, 1 for GXX, and after a moment, it's freeze and panics all alone and both stuck over towards double doors. They ain't got a chance in hell, surely.
Yeah, this is rough as well as the start goes. They've obviously lost the pistol, gone for a force. Brilliant. Absolutely hilarious nade there, but, you know, Panics doesn't stand a chance now that they know where he is. But, yeah, they lose the pistol, they go for a force. Force doesn't work. Like, you really are in a dire spot now. Panics is doing some damage here, which we're definitely a fan of, but his days are numbered. Flank's coming round. He's savvy to that. He's still not dead. Okay, there you go. He eventually gets finished. But, yeah, 10-4. Should be 11 for Guild. Like, it needs to be a hell of a T-side here from aTTaX, and I just don't think they have that in them.
Ain't bad. It ain't bad at all. The double digits locked in, and because that was that force buy coming through for aTTaX, it just feels like they haven't really got too much left in the locker. They're going to go for another force buy here. Oh, okay. They do refund. I saw Perks going into the half armor Tech 9 and thinking they were going again. Panics is more or less full bore. Freeze is sitting on 1.5k. And Hero AK, aTTaX. Doing some real damage to the old economy. But was that going to make it work? And find the first. That's good. A lot of damage onto Panics with that Molotov, though. It's a little back over towards doors.
Hey, listen, again, man, we're happy for a kill. We're happy for some kind of presence. If they can keep it going, then I think they will be happy on the alternate attacks side of things. Nades, little bits of damage. Shadow, hand, shoot the hand, bro. Shoot the hand. Oh, my God, man, Flatro might just have overstepped here a little. Flash does come round, but it's too little too late. We now have a man advantage and another rifle secured for alternate attacks. Getting a little freaky out here.
Perks in the corner. Senri might join him. This round looked like it was done before it even started, but maybe we were a little hasty. Smoke comes through. Not deny Goody any space or any sort of around. But all that continues to impress, man. That's a second kill for him with the AK. This Hero AK living up to the name.
Yeah, pretty nice, dog. Pretty nice. sinnopsyy, however, able to drop said AK. They do find the bomb plant. But getting the round from here is going to be a real challenge. Combined HP of 65 and no armor, you know, is really not the best look in the world. They need a miracle. They need to get some drops here. sinnopsyy, one there. And now just Panics. Tap onto the bomb, but rigoN making noise while he's walking in, checking his angles. Okay, he's got to be towards cave. Taps, Panics, playing the mind game. Brilliant. Why would you not in a situation like this? Where the hell is he? Why is he not peeking me? 10-second timer goes, and Panics goes in for the peek to make sure he is not on it. But very, very well played there in the 1v1 by Panics.
And he dies as well. So in every single way, just a win for the aTTaX side. You got a Hero AK, minimal buy, and they make it work. Fair enough. Guild Eagles let it slip. That happened multiple times as well on towards overpass. These rounds, which should be kind of surefire rounds, it just feels like Guild Eagles, in terms of their mentality, just shifts. They just don't really know fundamentally what to do or kind of how to play it. Costly. But thankfully, in the kind of long-term scope, I guess we can say, it's not too problematic. I can see a force buy in response by Guild Eagles. You see the 004 and the FAMAS come through with the 2 pistols in support. In the same way that aTTaX can make the force buys work, so can Guild. Like that. sinnopsyy for 1. Ozek to 4. It's an important kill too.
Yeah, pretty big. Pretty big. Juan Flatro going to get another. Does get traded.
A ding.
But, yeah, it's just too much to deal with, unfortunately. Senri picking up a rifle. Alternate attacks, man. They're just plagued. They can't string them together, it seems. We'll see what Goody and Panics can do, but we'd assume not very much. Senri faking the runaway. If there was a bit more HP available, maybe Goody finds that frag. Just Panics. They've located him. And surely with 3 in close proximity, he should not be making it out of here alive. A
Sure.
mad shot from sinnopsyy there. But yeah, as said, they just can't string them together, man. I don't know what is happening. Really, really difficult game here for alternate attacks.
2 rounds away now as well. Guild Eagles wanted to push us on towards that Anubis. And of course, we saw these two sides play that yesterday. We saw how it went. It was a pretty one-sided affair on the old Anubis. 13-6 for Guild Eagles. And they'd be hoping for a repeat of it. They're not quite there just yet, but they're pretty damn close. They should get a 12 here, but have rushed towards A, through the flames, through the fire, into the AK of sinnopsyy. All the kills scooped up. sinnopsyy gets 3. 1 for rigoN, 1 for GXX. It's a very quickly done round. Map point, Guild in considerably quicker fashion this time.
Alrighty, let's see. Looking good for Guild, isn't it, to take us to a third map, kind of as we expected, but maybe not quite this one-sided. Guild, though, not thwarted by the previous, and I think they will be feeling pretty confident after this, moving into Anubis, if they can hold it. sinnopsyy nearly finds a double spray down there through the smoke. Not quite able to get away with it. rigoN, though, still holding middle, digging for some more information. I love it. Does have to be careful. There's aTTaX on top, but aTTaX's not really considering this push. Oh, he does go back and check it, and rigoN will be so frustrated with himself there. Should have taken the kill and gotten away, but he maybe played a little greedy all the same. Last 2 players spotted out, get the bomb out of there, get towards A, and alternate attack should be able to clean this one up.
aTTaX taking a little bit of a tag, so maybe makes it's a little bit more perilous. But you can already see that Perks has made his way out towards A. Nobody's home, so aTTaX just the kind of security factor here. The bomb rotates through main, which Perks already cleared, and it will go down no problemo. And aTTaX's kind of got sort of a 90% security in the fact that Donut is cleared. Does he think about Shelf? No, Senary clears him. He takes on.
Not bad. Definitely workable. Perks very low. Planted for A main. So we'll see here. Smoke onto the bomb early for Guild Eagles. Perks going to be forced to peek out and try and gather some information. Actually a double smoke play, you know, covering off as many angles as they can. Flash goes in. Tap onto the bomb. sinnopsyy couldn't find it. Nade is there. Big damage. Big frag. And not a lot of time now for Juan Flatcher. He can't find the kills. He's going to bail. And alternate attacks have bought themselves some time.
Sigh of relief. Sigh of relief. Panics. Doesn't stay alive, however. Perks go down to the bomb. Panics go down to Juan Flatro's AK. 12-6. Needs a miraculous recovery from alternate attacks, but they can't really look long-term at this point. You just got to go one step at a time. Round of the board and move their way forward. By coming out here for Guild Eagles, it's for the most part pretty clean, bar sinnopsyy, unfortunately. Big man on towards Guild Eagles. Most important fragger so far, left on just the 5-7. Hasn't even got a util. aTTaX on quick towards A.
Aggressive for them.
Oh,
into the pistols. Got to be careful. rigoN finds a good swing for 2. Bomb has yet to cross. They're not convinced. Yeah, they're not liking it, are they? Still hanging about. Just allowed time for the rotations to come in, though. The hesitation. You know, 12-6 down. A little nervous. It is part of the territory, I suppose. But all the same, I'm not a massive fan. I think they should have just committed there. It's cost them a frag and cost them all that control that they just battled for.
It's a tough position now. Numbers not in their favor. They've got 0 information about what the B-side's looking like, what the rotations are looking like. I mean, they barely even knew who was left over towards A. CT was smoked, so was Cave. And one guy spraying a Galil through it. So they've maybe got a bit of a kind of info that there was someone there, but it's been so long since. And, well, Guild have kind of read this relatively well. They've rotated Juan Flatcher over there. 2 towards A. Juan Flatcher's got to come up huge here, though. He's dancing between the two angles. Will he clear?
$1 million question. He does indeed go down. On Flatro, man, you know, maybe needed him to just kind of stay alive. 2 versus 2, a long rotation in for the A players as well. GXX gets flashed around. A lot of noise being made. Goody around the corner. They're ready, but the flash he gets is perfect. Scenario all alone then, 41 HP, and, well, yeah, not much that he can do here. Does find that kill while blind. Will grab the AWP. Doesn't have a kit. Therefore, not a lot of time. It's an open plant. He's picked up a kit, though, from Wan's position in cave. And just going to go for the hold. Oh, my God, there's no way he gets away with this. Perks is so off. Perks is so off. Oh, I don't believe it. I don't believe it for Guild. Oh, man, and that just sums it up. You know, alternate attacks unable to catch a break, as they say. Some wild, wild decisions in the last round there from them, for sure. You know, I just don't think they were ever comfortable on that map. Didn't really...